Hey guys, I'm Lavanya Jayakumar from lavanyajayakumar.com. Today I'm going to share 12 tips to increase your productivity. The first tip that always works for me, that increases my productivity 10x, is planning my day in advance. I plan my day as soon as I wake up, or just before I go to sleep. Either of these times work perfectly for me. What I do is I think about whatever the big things I want to accomplish for that particular day. I would write about the client visits I want to do that day, the trainings I want to impart to my team members, the client calls I have to do for that particular day, the friends I have to meet, everything, from my financial aspects, from my business aspects, to my family and personal aspects, whatever the book I have to read for that day, how many pages I read. I would plan in detail whatever I want to do for that particular day, for the entire day, whatever I want to do, from starting of the day to ending of the day. Soon after I wake up, I would take a notepad. I have a journal in which I write my goals first, and then I start writing about everything I want to accomplish for that particular day. Planning my day in advance helps me a lot in understanding the important things I need to accomplish, and also, not forgetting the emotional aspects of my day to day life, like taking care of my family, taking care of the person I love, taking care of the friends I need to meet, the calls I have to return, the emails, friendly emails I have to write, everything I write, not only my business goals but my family personal goals as well. So planning this helps me a lot in not only increasing my productivity at work, it increases my productivity in my family and personal life too. The second productivity tip I have for increasing your work productivity is eliminating distractions. What is our today's most highly distracting things? They are social media and our mobile phones. We keep getting notifications in our mobile phones from our friends in WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, whatnot. We are available in each and every platform, social media platform, and we are bombarded with loads of notifications each and every minute, which distracts us totally from the work we have in hand. You can have a goal like a study goal or a project goal, anything at work or in your study aspects. When you sit down and work on a particular task, getting these notifications is highly distracting. So what I do is I totally avoid getting notifications in such a way that I mute my WhatsApp groups, or I would put my phone in an airplane mode, or I would even go to an extent where I would switch off my mobile phone until I get the task done. The task that I have at that moment, I would get that done before I even go to the go to check my mobile phone notifications, or even to switch on my mobile phone. So I am very particular about increasing my productivity at work, whereby I need to conserve my time, I need to manage my time, and the only instrument I have for that is to avoid these social media distractions. I even avoid this internet usage, wherein let's say I am working on an email, where I need to research some things, internet, I would open 10 different tabs, like one would be Quora, and then would be Facebook, and then the other thing would be any Medium article, and then the other thing would be Twitter. These everything distracts us by giving loads of constant notifications. Instead of doing the work in hand, we focus on these social media platforms and get distracted totally. So the greatest productivity tip that worked for me is eliminating this distractions totally. When I'm working on a project, when I'm researching something on the internet, though I have to open my Google Chrome for my research activity, I would try to eliminate all these distractions. I would not open any other tab, like my Facebook, Quora, Twitter, everything just stay wherever they should be, and that is not on my tab. I don't want to get distracted by these social media platforms, as well as all the information overload. I do read a lot online as well, and I get distracted easily by these different mediums of information, the content providers. And the one thing I do perfectly is I would just cut down their timing. I know that, okay, I want to read couple of articles on Quora. I just want to go through the trending articles for that particular day. I would say, okay, at 6 o'clock to 6:30, I'm free. So I would go through my Facebook feed, and then my YouTube comments, whatever the activities, social activities I need to perform, I would give a particular time frame, and I would stick to that schedule for my distractions. When you play games or watch TV, you are allowing yourself to get distracted. So apart from these regular mediums of games and TV, social media is the greatest distraction for the youth these days. And I would advise you to stay away from them whenever you are doing a productive task. If you want to complete a task at hand in a very efficient manner, you have to stay away from them. And one great tool you can use to stay away from the distractions are scheduling your distraction time. Schedule that, okay, 10 to 10:30, let me check all my notifications, reply to all my friends, and then let me shut it down and get back to work. When you schedule your distractions, it saves a lot of time, wherein you can use this time to engage in a very productive work. So the third tip is getting organized. Declutter your workspace. I would have so many stuff on my work desk, where I would lose so many stuff on a day to day, minute by minute basis even. Let me give you an example. I would always misplace my keys and my pen drive. I would not know where I kept it, and I keep searching for them and lose my productive hours in searching, a pen drive or a key. These activities will consume a lot of hours in my day-to-day life, where I, learn to be organized, wherein I put my key and pen drive in a same place, in a pen stand, or in a particular place of the shelf on a every time. So it saves me a lot of time in misplacing that and then going after the item and searching for it. When I have important client meetings, I would keep searching for my pen drive because I would have misplaced it somewhere, because of which I would lose my momentum. I would forget whatever the things I need to discuss with my client. I get sweaty because the important document is gone now. Now I have to engage in searching that particular pen drive. I would make a huge hangama in my office and in my home. So we can, when we are organized, when we are decluttering stuff that we don't need, it's very easy for us to get the things done in an even effortless way. I think product if you want to increase your productivity, you need to be organized. For example, if you are somebody who just opens a document or an Excel sheet and don't name it, don't put it in a particular folder, after 6 months, you would be, when you want to search for that, search that particular document, you would be spending like 10 to 20 minutes of your time not knowing where that particular document lies. Or even if you catch hold of the document by putting the proper search query, it is a headache, right? You don't want that to happen. By organizing your mobile phone, by organizing your folders and documents in your a laptop, in your Gmail inbox, you can save a lot of time. And the fourth productivity tip is creating a to-do list. I'm a big fan of to-do list. If you want to learn more about how to create a effective to-do list, read the checklist manifesto. It's a wonderful book. Read that book, it will help you a lot. I'll even give you the link in description, or the name of the book in the YouTube description box. So when you are engaging in a work, you have to prioritize it, and you have to do a to-do list so that you can easily accomplish it. This is how I do it. Before I start my work at the office, I would create a to-do list of things, whatever I have to accomplish for the day. I already told you how I plan my day. It is for all the activities, for my personal and professional activities. But My to-do list are exclusively for my day-to-day business activities, my work activities, wherein I would write down each and everything I want to accomplish for that day. Call this particular client, email this client, follow up with this person, call this person, whatever, right? So once I have this list placed, I would prioritize each and everything. If something is very, very urgent and important, I would give it a A plus. Something is very important but not urgent, I would give it B. Likewise, you can prioritize your list any way you want. It is up to you. When you fiddle with your to-do list for a couple of weeks and months, you get used to it, and you can even create your own way of creating to-do list in your own way and accomplishing them. To-do lists are an effective way to get work done and increase your productivity at work. And the fifth tip is stop multitasking. Our brains cannot handle multitasking. If somebody says they can handle, like, five different things at a time, they are lying. Your brain can focus on only one activity at a time. Many people have loads of goals, but soon enough, they get frustrated, they get tired and burnt out. The reason is they try to do everything at a time. For example, let's say, I have five different goals for this particular year. Instead of taking all the goals at one go, what I would do is I would go at them, sequentially. When you are keeping everything on your plate, you are not going to accomplish anything properly. When you have one item on your plate and eat it, complete it, and then go for the another one, so you can enjoy the journey of your goal accomplishment. I would recommend you to do one thing at a time and do it very well so you can feel awesome at the end of the day. Stop multitasking. Just focus on one work at a time and complete it before going to the next one. The sixth tip is follow the 80 by 20 principle. See, in any given day, 80% of your results are going to come from 20% of efforts. Let me give you an example. In my business, 80% of revenue is coming from 20% of my clients. I would serve 100% clients for sure, but my highest revenue yielders are those 10 to 20% of those golden clients. In any given day, even in your work, when you focus, you just have to identify the 20% of the things that is going to give you 80% result, and give your 80% to 100% attention in accomplishing those 20% things. You have to, it is not about just priority, but understanding and knowing the 20% things that is going to give you the high yields in your work. You can even read this book. 80 by 20 principle is what the book's name is. You can go through this book. I'll try to give the complete name and author name in the YouTube box description too. You can read this book to become efficient in understanding this principle and applying it in your daily life. The seventh tip is scheduling blocks of time to get the important stuff done. Remember your school days where you given like 10 days as your study holidays, but you always studied the day before of your exam, no matter what. The same thing happens when you give yourself like 7 day to 30 days of time for completing a particular project. You're going to dream about that project and do something else the whole time, unless and until you have no other choice to work on that particular project in hand and complete it. It applies for everything in your life. You procrastinate till the last moment to get something done. When you have no other choice, you will get to work. The same thing applies here. Okay, if you want to increase your productivity, you have to schedule blocks of time and give yourself a very short amount of time. If you think that okay, I can get this thing done in 30 minutes, give yourself 5 minutes and try to do the task within that 5 minutes time. It is not about doing the task perfectly. It's about doing the task efficiently and within the short amount of span. When you pressure yourself to work within a short amount of time, your creativity sparkles. You try to give all your inner spirit into the work, and your work actually shines when you give yourself very short amount of time to get that stuff done. The eighth productivity tip is eat the big frog. If you think some work is very tough, it's going to take a lot of time for you to complete. If you think this work is going to get all of my energy, do the thing first. When I was studying in my 10th standard, I was a notorious studious student. I asked my maths teacher, whether she is going to correct our test papers, our maths papers, or the next batch students, the 12th batch students maths paper first. And she told me that she is going to go ahead with the 12th standard girls papers because it is tough, and there are higher number of students are studying in that particular division. So she went with the big frog first, so she can attack the small frog, the lesser number of girls in our class. And it's a relatively easy paper than the 12th standard paper. So she actually taught me to go ahead for the bigger frog. When you are assigned couple of activities, when you are given couple of tasks to accomplish that particular day, go for the bigger one and complete it. The ninth tip is focus on your health. You have to sleep better. You have to sleep at least 8 to 9 hours a day, and you have to eat better. No junk foods. Avoid junk foods. Don't spend so much money on your junk food. Instead, use that money to get healthy vegetables and fruits and consume them. And then drink a lot of water. Also incorporate at least a couple of minutes of exercise in your routine, in your daily life. Eating better, sleeping better, drinking a lot of water, and exercising actually improves your productivity to multifolds. The 10th productivity tip is to do things at off peak hours. See, when you are traveling to work during peak hours, you are going to stuck in traffic. When you are going to do vegetable shopping, grocery shopping during peak hours, you need to spend a lot of time shopping and standing in queue in your billing counter. When you are doing things during off peak hours, you can save loads of time and use that time to actually work on something that gives you positive results in your life. The 11th tip is waking up early. Waking up early gives you loads of time for you to plan for your day, to make your to-do list, to prioritize your to-do list, to visualize your day, and creating stuff like if you like writing or doing some exercise, if you love cooking, you can do all these stuff in your morning hours, so you can become a creator. You can start your day as a creator than as an information consumer. I am a great fan of being a creator than a producer. If you are somebody who loves, giving your message out, become a creator. When you wake up early, once you complete your day-to-day exercise, once you complete your daily planning, you can give your extra hours to read, to write, to create something new in your life. Wake up early to become 10x productive. There is nothing in this world that can replace waking up early. If you want to add some extra hours to your life and become the best in whatever you want to accomplish in this world, wake up early. The 12th productivity tip is to use productivity apps. My favorite productivity app is Google Calendar and Google Tasks. I use this two mediums very frequently. I create a calendar-wise, event-wise calendar in my Google Calendar, and I thoroughly follow it. I strictly follow my Google Calendar schedules. And one more great productivity app is Evernote. I do read a lot online, as I said, and if I want to, make them in a particular folder, it is very easy for me to pin those important articles in my Evernote. Yeah, it is a very simple but effective application. I personally love Evernote and Google Calendar. There are thousands of productivity apps, but our major, idea here to become productive by staying away from those, time consumers, the things that take away so much of time from our life. So if you want to stay productive, you can use selective productivity apps to increase your productivity in your work, in your personal life, so you can be the best in whatever you do. So these are my 12 productivity tips to increase your productivity at work. If you like this video, click thumbs up. If you have a question, comment. If you like this video so much and want to share it with a friend, please do it.